Greetings, my fellow captains. Welcome back to Raspberries Gaming, and today we have another video from Scarecrow and another ship that I've never seen. He's usually giving us a Sean horse, he's usually giving us a German, but in the battleship realm. Scarecrow, what are you doing in this? Well, he is in this ship. He's in the Z-52, and I haven't had a replay in the Z-52 yet from anybody, so I was kind of glad that we got one finally. I personally don't own the ship. I'm still on tier 6, so because I'm on the back burner with the other ships I have in my collection to work on. But this is a ship I would love to own. Now before it was a meh ship, but now with the changes that they've done to blind fire and everything else, this ship actually becomes now quite the competitive ship at its tier. Oh, Raz, what's so special about the Z-52? Well, everybody, the ship has first, I believe it has 3 turrets, 6 guns, 2 guns in each turret. I believe 130 millimeter. Very fast speed, as you can see. Very, very fast speed with speed boost. And then if you guys notice a little thing on the end there, yeah, that's hydroacoustic. Yeah, this ship has hydroacoustic. Now, that doesn't sound like much, but that is a major help in a destroyer. It increases your acquisition range on torpedoes, and it also increases your acquisition range on destroyers. Now, it's not a major increasement, like a few kilometers, like I believe 6.5 kilometers. But if you're in smoke and you can't see outside the smoke, that's a major difference. Now, now Scarecrow is caught here, and you can tell that the base is not getting capped. Well, something's up here. There's got to be an enemy ship, and then he gets detected right there. And sure enough, out of the darkness, because another enemy destroyed. And then round 2, second ship pops up out of nowhere. Scarecrow cuts out the throttle, puts up the smoke, puts up the hydroacoustic, and now what was lost can not be found. Unfortunately, so does Z-52. He has smoked up as well. And now Scarecrow has a few torpedoes of an enemy brand coming towards his way. He's almost got that one ship. Come on, Scarecrow, get that kill. They're putting up the throttle, and there's the kill on the one ship. The other one took a torpedo hit, so he's nearly dead. Come on, get him. Nobody else, don't you dare. And just in enough time, Scarecrow gets a double kill, double strike. Well done, Scarecrow. And of course, he puts right in chat, right there. Wait for it. Right there. My cap! Mine! Get out of here! Well done, Scarecrow. That's a nice one. So they're down 2 ships compared to the one. I think that's a fair trade, guys. Don't you think? I'll take your 2, and I'll take only 1 kill. Thank you. And of course, he gets the cap. And another destroyer is dead on the enemy team. And there's a fire on that Iowa. That's an Iowa for sure. Beautiful ship. Iowa's a very, very good battleship. And now he's trying to pull out of there, and here comes some 16-inch shells on his way. And because aim small, miss small, that is a nice dodge. Now, Raz, what's also good about this ship? Well, the torpedoes reload pretty dang quick. A little under a minute, I believe, and you have, if you use your skills correctly, you can have your reloads, your torpedoes reload very quickly. Now, the reason why I would recommend that is because these torpedoes do, even though they're not they have 2 problems. One, they don't have a very long range. Not much. Compared to like a Shimakaze or a Gearing, which have very, very good torpedoes themselves overall, and a solid ship to boot. But this ship also has a very good speed if you want to reload them very quickly. Now, there's also another issue with this ship, and this was a major problem when the previous blind fire patch happened. The controversial blind fire patch was done to this game. The problem with these ships originally, when this ship came out before the blind fire, was you could not, you could shoot in the smoke and it was a blind fire ability, but you couldn't blind fire in these ships. It was not very easy to blind fire. And on top of that, the smoke, and this is where we're going with, was very, very short, and it's still very short in this game. German smoke in this game is excessively short. It's shorter than the Japanese, it's shorter than the Americans, absolutely. Americans still have the best smoke of any of the destroyers I can think of. I very much enjoy the German smoke. And that's another cruiser dead. And it's now 4-2 ships dead. So technically they have a slight lead, but not by much. Problem is they also have 2 of the 3 caps the enemy team has. And that's causing quite the small conundrum. Now, Scarecrow is pushing up here to help spot enemy ships and try to get closer. See, the thing that with destroyers, and I always had seen this way too many times, a destroyer would push way too far out, not able to get assisted by the team, and then he tries to scout everything, but then gets way too close with not enough support. Scarecrow is doing the right thing here. He's getting to the position for the scout. But if you notice where he's going right onto this island. So technically, he is radio spotted, but he's not detected. Because of this, Scarecrow is able to get into a position, cut the throttle, which he is about right now, he's cutting the throttle, and look at the enemy ships in there and try to help the team pick and position to spot enemy targets. With the spot, the enemy team can then whale their way on all the ships. The Scarecrow decides to peek out. There's a few ships out there I could try to hit. And here he goes. He starts firing on the one ship. The one problem is that Baltimore. That is a major problem for him because that's a cruiser with very good guns. And have radar, and that's the kryptonite to a destroyer. One good radar can destroy a very good destroyer. You know, one good radar strike. Come on, Scarecrow, get this guy out of here. A high explosive is doing very, very good damage to him. Now he holds up on the Baltimore, engine boost activated. Pulls back from this there, and now he's pushing back out. And down goes the Baltimore. So that's half their team already dead. 3 to go. 3 left, 3 dead on their team, on Scarecrow's team, and they basically now have the cap uncontested because they made sure that they made quick strikes of these cruisers and everything else in between. It was very well executed. And Scarecrow goes and torps the smoke. See, that's the one thing I always tell people. Prepare yourself in that smoke because that other person on the enemy team, he's going to know you're in that smoke and he's going to want to make sure you're dead. So wherever you think potentially those torpedoes are going to go, make sure you angle so that they can dodge them. We've seen it all too many times. Somebody in smoke gets spotted at the last minute, the torpedoes, too late, and they're dead. And I guarantee you, it will continue to happen for a very long time. Because a lot of people still don't get it. Meanwhile, Scarecrow throws up the hydroacoustic, and there is the Minotaur. Smoke up. Now the Minotaur cannot see him. He starts backing up, and there's a few little scratches there, but that's just a few scratches. He's fine. He's fine. And he just starts wailing on that destroyer, that cruiser. That cruiser is in major pain. And now he starts wailing on the next ship. And of course, enemy torpedoes have been spotted in the water, but unfortunately, that is not going to be even close to his position, luckily. He already pulled back, and they got those torpedoes long out of his way before they even hit. We don't even need to do the, we don't even have to do the torpedo beams on that one. And the fire suit killed the battleship. Well done, Scarecrow. That's his third kill in this match. And unfortunately, his team have lost a few of their ships to some run-amuckings. But nonetheless, Scarecrow is taking up the mantle, raising the stakes, and is beginning to make sure he goes all in or on the craps table. As he decides to push in to the next cap. Scarecrow, what are you planning? Those guys are going to kill you. No, they're not. And the German. The Germans, they do not fire at. Oh wait, maybe that one will. Another enemy. And he's throwing armor piercing at him. My interesting choice. And Scarecrow kills the ship. So that's 4 kills, and now they're down to only 1 destroyer. Comparatively, Scarecrow has, and his team, 3 destroyers. And there's the last one. Enemy ferry. As he smokes up. And Scarecrow hits inside the cap and decides to start capping it. Now, after I sold that torpedo trial, I had to go and say to Scarecrow, what the hell? In my head, I'm going, what the heck were you thinking, sending him all in one shot? He's not going to stand that connection. If he does, he's very, very unintelligent there. He would have moved by now. But only time will tell. Unless you cannot judge by where he's going to be. Especially in smoke. That is a very difficult position unless you're very close. But he can't push up. You know why? That's a problem. But not for Scarecrow. Armor piercing right to the bow. And there is 4 citadels. Well done, sir. So now they're down to 3 ships, including a destroyer. And Scarecrow decides to open fire on that ship. Hey, after all, he's opening fire on me. I think it's only fair game. And so does the rest of the team, thinking that doing it would be, quote, fair play. And the Scarecrow's taking out modules left and right. And then there's a fire. Just a little bit more, Scarecrow. You can do this. And with the continued volley there, and the fire. There is his Kraken Unleashed. And because that was game, set, and match. 178 shots, 1 torpedo hit, 5 kills, 6 sets of fire, 4 citadels, 1 flooding for that torpedo, 5 kills, and 2 assisted caps. Well done, Scarecrow. That is one hell of an amazingly good match. And he did it in a new ship that I actually haven't got my hands on, and it was quite the challenge and quite the reward. Glad to see you in a new ship there, Scarecrow. Well done with his match. I think it was quite good. If you guys like that, please hit that like button at the right down the bottom. As always, hope to see you guys in the next video. As always, take care, and see you around in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.